Hey, it's been a while. Well, not that long if you follow the Patreon. It's $1 a month. You can find the link below. I figured that since it's been a while, I could go up here and do an update on what's going on with the project that is currently temporary untitled unless you're in the Patreon, because there's I don't know, it might stick, it might not, who knows. But I wanted to do a Sanderson-esque writing update video, project update video, and for the people who care, I'm almost done with Act 1, which puts us at Bing, whatever that is. That's just for the first draft. That's the percent for the first draft. If you want the percent for the overall script, Bing a little more accurately right there. So that's where we're at. I feel really good about it. It's 37 pages right now, and I did a before I finish Act 1 video this week instead of finishing Act 1 and then doing the video, because I want to have something to talk about next week. Writing's going really well. Some days it's 2 or 3 pages. Other days it's 15 was my best. So maybe I'll be able to crank some more out like that. If you notice, things look a little different, and I will talk about that more next week. But just know that this is how things look now. This is how they look now. Other things that I have going on with the project is some vague decisions have been made. So the music you've been listening to is kind of the vibe-y feel that I'm going for with the project overall. And I'll also put that in the description because I like to keep track of these things. I am going to start playing around with visual effects, practical visual effects, to see if there's a way that I can mesh some ideas that I want to do with some practical stuff, because I think that doing just CG, especially when I don't have the budget of a Marvel movie or even a mid-tier Hollywood movie, needs to have some sort of practical blend to it to make it look nice. That and practical effects just look good and they're fun to do, so why wouldn't I? Anything, by the way, anything that I do test as a practical effect, those will very likely go up on the Patreon. Just again, I'm shilling it because that's partially how I'm going to fund this eventually. And it's $1 a month, and you can keep up to date with the project. Same thing with the drafts. I talked to Kevin extensively about whether or not I should put drafts up on the Patreon, and I came to the decision, against Kevin's well wishes, to put it up there, because there's 5 of you right now, and it's who's going to steal it, right? Who's going to steal it? Who's it going to spoil? I await the text from Kevin that's oh, you shouldn't have done that. I should also say that not everything is going to go up on the Patreon, because it can't. If something really cool happens, or I really go through a process where I learn something and it turns out really cool, I'd like to make a Corridor Crew-esque video. This is how I learned how to do this cool thing, because I think those are nicer than tutorials. It's the discovery of how to get there. And then you'll also get little sneak peeks of what's going on with the effects of the movie. Same with if I learn some cool CG stuff, I might hop into Blender again. I'm not confident enough to go into Houdini. I know that I can make 3D environments in, it's not Unity, what's the other one? Unreal Engine. And then throw myself or an actor from a green screen into that environment with full depth and camera optics. It's really neat. And I have not gotten it to function properly because my computer turns into an airplane when I turn it on. And if you just like hearing me talk about things like movies and whatever, I do have other things that I'm working on for this channel here, but there is another channel that I do with my friend Jarvis called Full-Time Movie Fans, where you can go and watch us talk about movies in a podcast form, where it will look a lot better now because of whatever's happening right here in front of me, but behind you. That's a weird way to think about it. So yeah, we're doing that. There's new stuff literally every other day on that channel. I think we're talking about, this is a spoiler, I think we're talking about Thunderbolts and not Little Women, Lady Bird. So yeah, that's the update that I have for y'all, and next week I'll have another one, and that's that. Keep up with it on Patreon. If not, you'll see another one of these next week probably. And they're just little tiny updates while things are going on. Okay, bye.